That's gotta be a tough game to lose, man. You prepare yourself for that kind of cheese.
On the other hand, though, like, what's the chance Siphon's going to get away with more cheese again in the tournament, like, or in this series even?
So Shakira's Plateau will be the map pick.
I mean, look, here's the situation. Like, he got a free win essentially, but you have to wonder. Like, he was pretty much outplayed the other 2 games, and you know, maybe he's telling himself, yeah, I just got a free win, but it's, you know, he didn't actually necessarily prove that he was worthy of the win overall. Like, he just, you know, he got lucky.
Cheese is one of those weird things, man.
He got lucky, but you know,
it's half luck, half intimidation.
It is, but the thing is, like, how intimidating is it really in a best of 5? Like, the chance of it happening again.
Always up 2-1, and it's like we said, we were talking about it earlier on the way here. It's the win is what matters. It doesn't matter how you get there.
That's true. Yeah, very true.
It's the end that is the only thing that matters. It's the W or the L.
Right.
So I mean, Siphon when it takes a win. There's a decent amount of money. It's a $120 prize pool for. It's a relatively small tournament, so it's not like these guys have been playing for over the course of several days. It's only been pretty much 6 hours.
Yeah.
They're going to hour 6 here, so it's not been a terribly long day for either player, and they haven't been playing a tremendous amount of games, but of course, Losers Bracket always caters to a very long style. And now, this is the Losers Bracket's finals, so going to this
right.
It's 2-1. Siphon wins here. He goes on to face Optic Nemesis in the grand finals. There, he'd have to win 2 best-of-5 series to take down the tournament. But Nemesis looking very strong in his PvP as well.
Like I think Siphon right now, he's definitely going to want to play standard. I mean, I said that getting that win is definitely going to be helpful, but it's not going to be as much of a big confidence booster as if he had won, like, you know, a straight-up macro game. Because if coming off of something like that, you know, you kind of get on a roll. Coming off of a cheese, it's like, oh, that was nice, it helps me, but it's not gonna like get me into a state of mind where I'm ready to take on another big macro game.
I don't know. I feel pretty confident if I got cheese off a pretty good player.
It's definitely nice to have, but it's, you know, if you win, like.
Oh no! If you take down a player in a really epic, you know.
Right. Because you can prove to yourself that you're actually capable of winning. You know what I mean? That's part of the battle.
Yeah, there's a couple takes on that whole thing. You see, Siphon is scouting out pretty diligently for any kind of form of counter cheese. Doesn't want to, fault any proxy 2 gates that could result in the fact that players on tilt, or maybe he's trying to get cheeky himself.
Could be.
And same thing with you can see the same thing from Smurf there. Checks down that little spot. It's a very, very common space. You can just check right there to see if anything's building right here. Very, very common place for cheese. Because you're going to spawn here or you're going to spawn here. So this is a good location for this location right there. Pretty good for anything. Look at the grass, man.
Yeah, that's so nice. It's nice.
It's nice grass.
It's got a lot of shadows. Even though it's so dark, like, it's nighttime.
Is Shakira's Plateau on nighttime?
Definitely very dark.
This is the first map with the Space Shark in it?
Really?
I know everybody tells Cloud Kingdom is the first map with the Space Shark. No, it's the first map that anybody's ever seen the Space Shark.
Oh, why are they, like, put him down in his own, like a cage down here?
No, he's like around here somewhere.
He's probably like in a cage. Blizzard just locks him up somewhere.
I don't know where he is, but I've seen this on this. I seen him on this map. Smurf's saving up a good amount of chrono boost, though. Siphon gonna go for that gas steal. Is gonna see that as well.
Now I'm wondering.
And Siphon counter blocking here, and Giant Smurf will take it. So counter steal from
double cannon or double gas steal. So the thing is now, we said that Giant Smurf is saving up chrono like a madman, actually. So that's a little bit of the intimidation factor coming in. If Siphon goes over there to check the assimilator real quick, he'll see that, there's full chrono. Like, oh, wow, there's a real good potential for a warp gate rush.
Yeah, so let's actually take a look at Siphon's point of view here. What is he looking at? Is he even going to tap over there? He doesn't even have a hotkey.
He may have already.
Yeah, there
he's checking, but he still sees all that chrono. Like, yeah, maybe he's actually spending all that chrono on the warp gate. So he's in reaction, he's chronoing his own warp gate. We'll see if he actually decides to commit, though. He's only got 2 gates here at all, and killing that assimilator, it looks to me like he's going to be playing a little more middle of the road, not quite as all in, but we will find out shortly if he decides to throw on more gateways. Might just be 3 gates.
Oh, there's 4 gates out of Siphon here,
right.
So it will be a 4 gate. Do you think Vespene gas is like poisonous? Because watch, when the assimilator explodes here, watch, it's going to shoot off like a whole bunch of gas vapor. I mean, I know they're Protoss,
but it's like the Protoss guys they're like
in suits. I know that. But look at that! Look at that gas that shoots off. Do you think it's poisonous?
No, it's probably just like maybe it's smelly. Like it smells like.
I mean, I don't know. Like real gasoline is you're not like you're not supposed to like bathe in it or drink it, but
or like you're not supposed to like shoot lasers at it either.
No, but people do that anyways. I shoot lasers. I'm always shooting lasers when I'm pulling out my tank, man.
I don't know, man.
But AGIANTSMURF is actually going to see these 3 Stalkers going to move out. Does have the vision advantage,
yeah,
but
Stalker advantage is going to be really,
to Siphon,
nice here.
and we'll get 1 Stalker before any of them are taken out from Siphon. Siphon get a better end of this micro situation. Smurf in a really poor position right now.
Yeah,
that Zealot's going to help out tremendously as well as
these
that
additional
probe.
Stalkers, though, and now it's going to be 4 Stalkers versus just 2 Stalkers and a Zealot, but he needs to kill that probe or else he's going to be in danger of being countered. And here's the thing. We have the robotics. It was 3-gate robo, I believe, for AGIANTSMURF.
No, it's a 4-gate. 4-gate with a warp prism.
He's getting that warp prism. He wants to warp right into the enemy's base, but the question is, will it even get to that point? Because there's already a 4-gate incoming from Siphon.
And you know, with that warp prism, you can actually just do like nice counter. 1 Zealot into the mineral line will be enough to prevent. I think I named Grip
focus fire on the weak Stalkers. He's going to take all of them out, and only 2 Stalkers left. More warp-ins, but it's going to be all Zealots and only Stalkers versus Zealots. The Stalkers can just kite forever.
And this is really, really good here for Smurf. He's going to get a great advantage. He's going to go try to focus down that Stalker, but is it worth it? He does lose 2 Stalkers for it.
It's okay, though, I think, because he still has that warp prism. Remember, he could always threaten to counter, and that many Zealots. I mean, they're both on 1 gas, I believe, still. Neither player has retaken that.
Yeah, 7 a little bit higher than unit count. 5 Zealots, 6 Zealots and 5 Stalkers to just 3.
Oh, needs to be careful. Did miss micros a little bit there, and now the unit advantage is going into Siphon's favor once more. Warp Prism coming back and forth and back again. I'm not quite sure if the Warp Prism was the best first unit to make under this kind of pressure. Obviously.
Oh, he's going to go for a little bit of micro with it. It's kind of cute.
To be honest, they could just get focused down. And there's just so much stuff here for Siphon. I don't think AGIANTSMURF has enough to deal with it.
And he's going to try that Warp Prism remains alive with 4 HP. Using it to micro the Stalkers. He has to be very, very careful, though.
Yeah.
One shot into it could actually cost both the Stalker and the Warp Prism its life. AGIANTSMURF trying to micro as hard as this, but Siphon, there's too much aggression.
It's just, again, he was banking on the fact that, Siphon was doing some more greedy play, maybe expanding, and the Warp Prism would have been great, but not in this scenario. He needed an Immortal or something. Just way too much stuff.
GG and good luck at AGIANTSMURF.
Siphon going to go on and play against Optic
Nemesis, the grand finals. Congratulations to AGIANTSMURF taking third in a very, very tough tournament. A lot of good players here. Such a gentleman. It's been a pleasure to actually meet him. I've been casting his games for quite some time.
Absolutely.
So Siphon going to be advancing to the grand finals. We'll have that coming up very, very shortly. So stay tuned.